Boas polícias, sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live. Hoje é dia de Halloween, é dia de pregar sustos. Espero que vocês estejam a divertir-se, que tenham-se divertido a abrirem a porta aos estranhos que vos batem para vos pedir doces ou travessuras, como é habitual nesta época. Aqui já tivemos algumas dessas visitas e eu já tive o prazer de os assustar também. E pronto, malta, hoje vamos trazer um jogo diferente, um jogo que saiu ontem, julgo eu, Call of Cthulhu. É mais um jogo baseado na obra do H.P. Lovecraft, um dos escritores, vá lá, os considerado um dos pais do terror, digamos assim, e vamos jogar o jogo novo que saiu agora, que é uma aventura, pensou na primeira pessoa. Eu não vi nada do jogo, e vamos ver. Se o jogo for fixe, continuamos a jogar, senão depois logo de mostrarmos e de experimentarmos o jogo, a gente logo troca ou qualquer coisa assim. Ok, malta? Boa noite a todos então. Nerd Comics, boas. Que tipo de jogo é este? É isto que eu vou dizer. É um jogo, em princípio, de terror, ou pelo menos de suspense. Speedmaniac, boas. Pemi, Luís Cunha, boa noite. Tiago Vicente, Costa, Seixas, eu não vou para ninguém. Agatunos aqui em França. Estás em França, Costa? Muito bem. Faz sentido, Speedmaniac diz. Muito bem, malta. Vamos então arrancar aqui o jogo e passar para a consola. Podem ver já aí o Call of Cthulhu. É basicamente a obra mais conhecida de H.P. Lovecraft. É nem sei se está muita luz aqui para o meu lado. Criar aqui o ambiente. Paris de França, não é? Muito bem, já estive muitas vezes em Paris. Siga. Estou a jogar, já agora que perguntem, na PlayStation 4, ok? Na PlayStation 4 Pro. Enter Madness. Ok. Acho que assim está bom. Este jogo, para quem não sabe, foi produzido pela Cyanide, que é uma produtora francesa. É muito conhecida pelo Cycling Manager, por exemplo. Estava a tentar lembrar o jogo de desporto também, Blood Bowl, penso eu que seja assim, aquela espécie de futebol americano com porrada. Eles têm assim já alguma experiência, não sei se têm muita experiência neste tipo de jogos, mas pronto. Boston 1924, Edward Pierce veteran of the First World War, Drones and Members in Liquor and Sleeping Pills, he is now a private detective. Ok. Vamos a uma personagem para não fugir ao clichê, um detetive privado, um veterano cheio de pesadelos, cheio de fantasmas do armário, digamos assim. Split, vais trazer o Red Dead? Quando é que vou trazer o Red Dead? Hoje ou sempre? Tenho trazido todos os dias Red Dead. Hoje ainda não sabemos se vai ser fixe ou não este jogo, pelo menos estar aqui uma horinha para vos dar aqui o primeiro contacto e depois logo vemos, ok? Agora speed the man who is the colors can remain the same in the hidden hand. Cá está, HP Lovecraft, ali. Começa bem. Tubarão todo esmagado. Eu nem sei, malta, se não apaga esta luz. Se calhar assim é melhor, para dar aqui o ambientezinho mais propício à cena. Tens que aparecer, amigo. E então, jogado na primeira pessoa. E acordamos já aqui, numa cave cheia de charada. Aqui está fechada. Tá, é? You must light up with order to take track with this, okay. Está fechadito, não há nada a fazer. Não. Como é que é, Sírio? Temos que encontrar aqui o candeeiro. Só assim é que podemos apanhar objetos no escuro. Ah, sempre o gajo não apanha objetos na... Ok. Ah, claro, é para usar na porta. Ok, já descobri. Para carregar o gatinho, para correr é o gatinho esquerdo. E agora já se pode cortar isto. É lá, e é que anda aí?
What a putrid offering.
Como é que é, Reza? Olha só.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Behold the Call of Cthulhu.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Era só um sonho. Era só um sonho.
I hate whiskey.
Badeira. Ok. Aí, um monte de coisas. Menus. Pistas. Chapter 1. Dark Water. Ok. Places. Occult. Inventário. Temos um isqueiro. Nossas habilidades. Isto tem aqui cenas de RPG, ok? Have a drink, don't drink, don't drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Era o Voldemort, também pensei nele. The doctor can recall report me longer. bora lá beber uma bebidinha, vá. This will affect your destiny. Ok, temos aqui decisõezinhas.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ok, solved.
Married woman runs off with her
Case
girlfriend.
closed.
The husband couldn't understand it.
Ok, são o quê? Colecionáveis.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Então, isto foi quando andando na guerra.
Holding your position and obeying orders. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Muito bem, mas há alguma coisa para fazer aqui? Desligar o rádio. Deus. Eu sei que amanhã vou levar copyright no YouTube, não é? Ué?
I'm listening.
Como é que é, número? Tem um bom aspecto para mim, não é?
Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective
Sim.
Agency.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ok. Basicamente, allocate your character points. Foi para nos dar uma identidade. Epá, sei lá, eloquence, investigation, spot hidden, psychology. Ia com caraças, amigo. Sei lá. Vamos tornar aqui o gajo investigador. Aqui strength. Quando for preciso. Spot hidden, ok. Ocultismo. Cá está, as coisas que vocês podem desenvolver. Provavelmente. Inflict só da speech. Pode ser este. Um bocado de merda cena. Pronto. Está feito. Está válido. Siga.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Outubro 1924. Ok.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I
Bons
hold
diálogos,
in
gosto
high
das vozes,
esteem.
malta.
And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Olha, isto tem a ver com os sonhos que ele teve. Yeah.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Os objetivozinhos, missão. Ok. Então, examinar o quadro.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater.
Ok.
Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Muito bem.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Come on. Shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about their mental fraudulent in the police report.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Ok.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Ok.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Ok.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of
Ok,
your daughter.
começa com uma
Thank you,
investigaçãozinha,
Mr.
né?
Pierce.
Bizarra.
I didn't expect any less.
Pelos vistos ela está a ter
from a man in
visões
your
daquilo que a gente
situation.
também sonha.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Yep. Aquele tipo com os braços.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Ok.
I used to be an avid
Olha
reader.
aqui. É isto. Ok, aprender sobre medicina. Será isto?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Ok. Ganha mais um pontinho e tudo. Chapter 2. Oh, isto promete. Então quer dizer, o primeiro capítulo é só esta cena no escritório. Tem bom aspecto, malta. Gosto muito da componente sonora dos diálogos. Mesmo aquela voz de há bocado na gruta. Aquela voz grossa. Estava muito fixe. E pá, vamos ver as mecânicas de combate. Vamos ver o que é que aqueles elementos de RPG afetam aqui o jogo. E a história em si, não é? Avançar aqui um bom bocado. Oh, Macaroni. Só agora é que dás um follow ao canal, meu amigo. Bem-vindo, pá. Não tinha reparado ainda. Está aqui a ver. Bora, loadings. Jogaste o 2005, qual? O Vampire ou algum Call of Cthulhu? Não é novidade deste tipo. Forte de jogar. Ainda aqui há uns tempos fiz um blog sobre o Sinking City, que também é baseado no Call of Cthulhu. Era um prólogo, vá, não era o primeiro capítulo. Está assim com o ar cinematográfico. Está agradável. Game by Cyanide Studios, era aquilo que eu gostava de dizer. É distribuído pela Fox.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Lá.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a
Okay.
tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Muito bem. Estou com o Fitzroy. Go to the bar, talk to Bradley. Temos aqui então um pontinho para gastar. Ok. Pessoas mortas, que é o Sarah Hawkins e o Charles Hawkins. Pistas. Capítulo 1 não é nada, capítulo 2. Se a gente precisar. Muito bem. Vamos ver o que é que se passou aqui. Uma baleia morta.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It
Ok,
died a
já vi
short
que
time
temos
ago. Only a specialist
habilidades,
would know.
habilidades de medicina. Podemos investigar coisas orgânicas, será isso? Está ali aquele logotipo especial.
They can't understand.
Damn. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ok.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse
Está agradável,
36,
joga-se bem, mal.
Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are
Temos
you?
personagens que estão
I
feias.
didn't
Né?
introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Muito bem.
Damn
Ye-
stupid idiots.
Não se passa nada. Podemos ir ao bar, eventualmente.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
Estamos a falar da
That
lei
suits
seca,
me
né?
fine.
Estamos em 1920 e qualquer coisa? Ou não? Ups.
Hey, be careful.
Então, meu. Isto é de B10?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Ok.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Ok.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Sou alcoólico. Já está, mais uma bebida. Pumba.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. Podemos apanhar aqui uma pela, mas aqui já vimos.
That'll be all for now.
Grande bêbado. Ok, então estamos aqui em missão. Talk to Fitzroy. O Fitzroy estava lá no outro lado. Pá, e houve aqui um casal que me olhou de forma muito estranha. Está a falar com esta malta toda, é?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Do you like our song?
Nope.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Praticamente extinguiram as baleias.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you.
Ah, é?
Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Teve a ver cunha, mas eu já não estou com paciência. Sempre que lá vou o servidor está fechado. Pá. É ridículo. Foi a beta mais ridícula que eu já vi em termos de horários, em termos do tempo disponível.
The miraculous catch.
Dias da semana.
Apparently the most significant event of the last
Vou esperar mesmo pela versão
80 years.
final. Então, temos aqui mais uma memória. Estava aqui um casal muito estranho. Já se foram embora? Ok. Estão lá atrás. Apareceram na cutscene, portanto devem ser importantes. Olá.
What you looking at, stranger?
Então, chicken said they put that away, nothing else.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Epá. Foste má. Muito bem. Então bora lá ter com o Fitzroy.
My God.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Eu chego aqui, a mesma coisa que fazer a Liga-te de apanhar o papel, o gajo não diz nada. Ok, temos uma nova prova.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ok. Já aprendi mais qualquer coisa? Foi? Porque estou na medicina. Não tenho pontos suficientes. Posso ser um médico?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Ok, isto é uma perna de pau?
What a macabre souvenir.
Muito bem. Amanhã das 8 até às 3. Pois é, Cunha, mas eu vou esperar, se calhar.
A souvenir from a more prosperous...
Estar investido numa beta.
I guess this blackboard, fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Então,
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
ok.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Ok.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Como é que é português? E com o Call of Cthulhu?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around
Quem é que
here.
anda a devorar as baleias? Quem é?
You're gonna take me for a fool.
Alguém?
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any
Está
other.
lá, lá está.
You're talking about mythology.
Cthulhu.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Ok.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes,
O
I can see
Ravastor.
the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance.
E ali é o cabo
I thought it was
bujador ali
you,
perto, né?
but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're
Já fui
interested.
ver.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any
Bocadinho mais,
success?
né?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Muito bem, está tudo.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Aí. 2, Darkwater. Pistas. Não, então. É o Fisherman.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Ok.
I shall take my leave.
Vai entrar no armazém. Isto é o armazém?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Isto não deve ser o... Dá para subir aqui. Ok.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Ok. Típico.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Claro. Bem, isto parece ter aqui os objetos escondidos. Que andava a escolher o cenário todo. São tudo contextual, pelo menos. E agora? Não se dá bem nem fala? Sei que tem aqui uma abertura, né? Miguel Boas, é assustador? Ah, para já não houve assim nada de... Então, mas para que é que eu fui buscar a alavanca, meu? Oh. Por que é que ele foi buscar a alavanca? Bom. Ah. Ok.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Ok, mais uma parte. Ok. Ainda há mais partes para encontrar. Oh, Jesus. Há de haver aqui mais alguma partezinha, né? Eu estava a buscar pontos de interrogação. Ah.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Será que há alguma coisa dessas? Caraças, já tudo escondido, meu.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Será que agora já dá? Ah, o gajo completou o mistério. Ficou tudo verde. Ali embaixo está tudo. Agora é montar o resto das peças. Parece básico. Antiga já parece o mesmo.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
E agora? Aqui é tanta coisa para o partir. Não. Que raio. Get inside. Bom. Resolvemos aqui o puzzle, mas não sei o que é que eu vou fazer.
Well, well.
Oops.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive,
Estavam à espera que eu saísse,
you're
não?
also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Então.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick
Vamos dar a
learner.
porrada?
I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Ok.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Consegui falar com ela?
Maybe.
Descobri a pista ao
Or
bocado.
maybe not.
Oi. Já levaste.
Get this joker
E
out
amanhã
of here.
Costa, obrigado amigo.
He
Ter
might have a
essa
little trouble walking on his own.
Ok.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Muito bem. Vou parar aqui, eu acho. Aqueles gajos não nos deixam passar.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your... How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Ok. Ouvimos algo que se calhar nos interessa ouvir deles.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a
Vou
hungry
usar
dog?
por todo. The specialist to hacking hardware, investigate their cases.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Ok.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Yeah.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Caraças, dá maneira de os convencer. Vou mentir.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Ok.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that piece back.
Ele tem aqueles ali.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down. She will do it again, you know.
Está queixado?
Do you like our song?
We may not be...
That's true.
Uma opção nova.
I heard the Hawkins found...
And all...
They were made much... You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not there.
It's your proof.
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
So...
Então, e tu? Bateste-me?
Another break?
One of those damn...
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Graças.
Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the
Liberdade.
Hawkins
Ao menos isso.
family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Ok.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Mosquito outra vez com Mitchell.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
Oops.
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm
Vou
owed.
ficar a ver.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Claro, então.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Então.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird
Eu
shit.
provavelmente
And nobody
resolvi isto na
cares.
conversa
And
porque
the
eu
police? They do nothing to
eu
stop
meti
you.
habilidades de conversa.
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. The cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Olha lá.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
Parece
Be a
vampiro.
gentleman and move that for me.
Vou ficar preso? Susto. Se eu entrasse aqui ela prendia-me. Não. Pareceu-me um corral disto. E é, né?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks.
Então,
What is the connection between... this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
olha bem, lá à procura então. O que é isto? To attack resolutions in old. Ok.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Psychology.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after
Conseguimos
the removal of these bandages?
visualizar o que é que aconteceu aqui antes, né?
What is this picture of Charles and
Isto
Sarah
porque eu desenvolvi
Hawkins
os
doing
atributos
here?
de psicologia.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Medicina.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Quem é aquele?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Ok.
Someone has settled in here.
Oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Shit.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Epá, não sei o que é de fazer.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer and one hard.
You get busted.
How dare
Vamos ver a
you?
tipa que nos
I
colocou
am
cá
a
dentro.
representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
Então vai dar faia. Graça.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to
Que
here.
feio, meu.
Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Ok.
Is it far, this mansion?
Estamos a ser observados?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Ok. Segundo capítulo. Um bocadito parado. Eu gostava que o jogo fosse mais ritmado, que é para nos agarrar ao início. Estou curioso para saber, obviamente, o mistério da morte dela. As mecânicas para já são um bocado básicas. Muita consulta, muito diálogo. Já vimos que aqui os atributos psicologia, cérebro, medicina conseguem interagir com determinados elementos do cenário. Podemos evitar brigas utilizando o cérebro, o poder de coação, digamos assim, as personagens. Portanto, para já é isto. Parece como o Vampire. Pá, não sei se o jogo terá ação, se não tem. Para já, capítulo 3. Parece-me ser mais uma aventura do que outra coisa. A coisa mais feia do jogo ainda é este gajo, este polícia, com esta cicatriz gigante. Achas de apanhar cagaços até agora, mas estamos a ser observados por alguma coisa. Mas também, como já vemos aqui um copito ou outro a mais.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Ok. Ixi, é tanta conversa. É o jardineiro?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
Yeah.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched.
Mm.
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry.
Era o jardineiro que estava-nos a vigiar.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Não, vamos embora.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Tá bem.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Ok. Isto é grande. Tem uma atmosfera assim porreirita. Está aqui uma...
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Ah, até com ele. Ventinho e não sei o quê. Está com o ambiente bem fixe. Bater aqui aos miúdos. Ok. Sim. O que é que paraste, meu? Oi? É a câmara dela.
Poor
Ah, não.
kid. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
That's right.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Ah, tá aqui Sara, não tinha visto.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Ok.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Bora até lá em cima. Como é que é o Fosse Beirão? Este jogo é um jogo supostamente de terror e suspense, baseado na obra de H.P. Lovecraft, Call of Cthulhu, que saiu ontem. É um jogo novo e por que não trazê-lo aqui para o Halloween. Vamos andar só mais um bocadinho e depois vemos o que é que se passa aqui nesta mansão e depois já se decide, ok? O jogo tem que dar um sinal. Que não é só um walking simulator, que agora para já é o que me parece, né? Do qual eu particularmente não sou grande fã. Bora?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Ok, típico. Aqui para baixo contornamos isto. Aqui a árvore.
This entrance is still in use.
Ok. Fuck. Caraças, meu.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Ok, grab. Temos aqui tempo para decidir.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Então.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Ok. Já que está a polícia?
Pierce, now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Stop bothering me.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
O que é que vai acontecer lá dentro? Mais um loadingzito. Mas já estamos no capítulo 3. Estranha a divisão dos capítulos do jogo. Ok. E vamos ver então o que é que está lá dentro. Mas já está com um bom ambiente, mas o jogo faz-me lembrar os típicos jogos de Walking Simulator lineares, falar mais complexo este, falar com as pessoas, tem aqui alguns elementos de RPG. Está engraçado. Queria que a história desenvolvesse mais rápido. Andaste a pesca hoje, Reza? Eu não pesquei no jogo. Hoje estive um bocadinho a jogar, já lá vamos, se calhar, daqui a bocado.
Follow
E
me.
estive
I know the place.
estive à procura de tesouros.
Who left this light on?
Ok. Flores e não sei o quê. Está cheio de comer.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
E é com
What
caralho.
does this tell me?
Olha lá o peixe. Bora lá reconstituir isto. Então, o que é que o Patcher diz desta vez? Há muito tempo não ia falar no Patcher, caraças. O que é que tem o Patcher, Pammy?
What kind of meat is this?
Caraças, é um peixe que parece.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Que ia ser até abrir no PC e nas coisas. Epá, essas futurologias. Pá, o gajo, o trabalho dele é analisar números, mano, não é fazer
The boy
futurologia.
was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Provavelmente a lógica dele é a estratégia do GTA V. Isso eu falei, já todos nós sabemos que era rentável. Sinto para o PC daqui a uns meses voltava a vender outra vez muito bem, não era?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ok. Qual porta é esta? Oh. Ok. Ah, foi aqui que eu
Let's see
vi
if I can
incêndio.
find something the
Silas
cops
managed to bring the
missed.
fire under control, but it was already too late.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Está ali qualquer coisa. Está aqui um chinelo em baixo. Não dá para interagir para já.
If the painting I found on the docks really came
Olha.
from here, How come it didn't burn?
Olha lá a cara dele, cheio de tubarões, assim, cheio de mandíbulas.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Só isso é pata de pescar.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Ok. Ah.
Did Sarah Hawkins
baixar.
lose one of her shoes? How?
Aí está tudo.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire
Yep.
was more than just an
Yep.
accident.
What's your theory?
E as versões da PlayStation, da Vita, também tiveram um remaster depois para a PlayStation 3. The Crime of Passion. The couple had a
I
fight.
think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
O que é que eles estavam aqui a trancar, não é?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Dois de 5. Ocultismo também posso.
These bandages are covered in dried blood.
Uh-oh.
The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Espera que há aqui mistérios para resolver.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Dá para passar mais?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Ok. Aqui desaparece. Estão a ver? Se eu avanço para aqui, desaparece a cena do ponto de interrogação. Será que... Opa, está aqui qualquer coisa. Ok.
A crowbar.
Está feito.
Could prove useful.
Muito bem. Como é que é, Débora? Bom, coisas para fazer aqui. O piano.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
E bem.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Já estamos em novembro. Pois.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Referências a outras obras.
Another story about
Temos
the
a
mysteries
Frankenstein
of
da
the
Mary Shelley lá em baixo. E aqui temos Jules Verne. Ok. Mais
A
um.
book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Ok. Caraças. Cada travejar. Não tenho isqueiro. Agora já tenho isqueiro.
Locked.
Está aqui arranhado. Olá.
The boys' room.
Constituir.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Ok. Porque tinha medo de qualquer coisa.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain.
Oh, Tom Sawyer.
Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Qual é a pista?
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Tem a comida? Então. Está aqui arranhado. Fechada.
This door is locked.
Shit.
What will her room reveal about her?
Ok.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
E agora? Tem que encontrar aqui qualquer coisa ainda. Ahá! Cá está a chave. Será que dá?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Mas eu tenho aqui a chave.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Cara, então punha a chave para quê, meu?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Então, a chave será para outro sítio. Será para aqui para cima?
This door is locked.
Foi, tu experimentares a chave, meu? Será que eu tenho algum inventário? Isto é de onde? Ah, ok. E aqui? Office. Está aqui a dizer de que that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. Caraças, então mas o gajo não usa a chave porquê, meu? Para ver isso. Aspect, ainda por cima eu tenho aqui pé de cabra, caraças, podia usar. Ah, cá está, se calhar é isto. Tínhamos que andar à procura.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. Such an excessive
Ok, está
dose.
feito então.
Either this man is a charlatan or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Ok, tenho uma chave.
This piano is in disrepair.
If you're right,
Looks like
you
the
should be able to
Hawkins
find
kept it
clues
more
among the
for
Hawkins'
decoration
personal
than for
effects.
music.
Preciso encontrar o sítio de utilizar esta chave.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Será aqui?
This door is locked.
Fasga-se. Eu tenho de experimentar as chaves, meu.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Não. Uma daquelas portas parvas deveria abrir.
This door is locked.
Arrumar as portas não dá, isto não. Basicamente.
This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Pá, estou a perder ideias. Aqui das escadas para cima, deixa-me ver aqui. Está bloqueado. Ué?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is
Mais uma porta
recognizable.
aqui. Claro, não funciona. Jesus.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Bom, não se passa nada. Bem, malta, eu vou ficar por aqui. Basicamente 3 capítulos depois e 2 horas não se passou nada de terror que eu estava à espera. Obviamente que tem um mistério, tem, mas é... Chegamos à conclusão que é um walking simulator,
This
né?
piano is in disrepair.
Did you hear that?
Muito
Looks like
soft.
the Hawkins kept it.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Está com boa atmosfera o jogo. Malta, o que é que acharam? Patada na porta não dá para fazer atrações mais puxadas. Vamos ficar por aqui, ficámos com a impressão e acho que, vá lá, para a noite de Halloween no jogo diferente. Não é aquele jogo de terror típico, costuma ser, portanto, eu estou com esperança que lá para a frente aconteçam psicoses maradas com o personagem, sobretudo se formos pelo caminho de beber, como eu tenho bebido com ela. Mas pronto, vamos ficar por aqui. Vou mudar, vamos para o Velho Oeste, de acabar a noite a divertir-nos lá, ok? Como é que é, Tiago Vicente? Não te vais embora ainda, amigo? Uma boa live, chegaste agora do exemplo. Como é que tu estás a dizer que é uma boa live, chegaste agora para o cinema? Estiveste a ver ao mesmo tempo. Bom, não saem daí, vou acabar esta live e vou abrir outra com o Red Dead, ok, malta? Vá, até já!